kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Training Every Single Day. And today was a pretty good quality day of training. Not the most amount of time, was a little bit busy, but pretty good amount of quality. And I'll explain it, kind of what I was doing through here to hopefully give you some information and inspiration to move and improve. I started off doing some one-arm pull-up 90-degree holds. I wanted to do the negative, but I wanted to save a little bit of energy, so I didn't end up doing the negative, but normally I would do the negative. And then I did some L-sit chin-ups, trying to get the mobility built in the back and the shoulders while doing this. It's a bit of a newer movement. I was able to do the L-sit pull-ups, and the L-sit chin-ups are a little bit more of a stretch on the back and the shoulders, so I'm still building up that mobility. It's kind of like a hybrid of the two techniques that I like to say. The strength technique and the mobility technique are the two techniques when it comes to L-sit pulling and pull-ups, or chin-ups in this case. Both of them are really good for building up some mobility, so I did both of them. And then I've been really enjoying this kind of hold where I can work the jaw muscle and get the abs working in this kind of isometric hold there. Then I go outside barefoot to stretch out the legs with some dynamic stretching, and then I work some footwork after this. This is the dynamic stretch for the quads and the hips. The first one was for the hamstrings. And I'm really more focused on trying to build up the quads and that back kick. And this one are the two ones that I'm not so good at, and I'm still new at. But after I did that, these ones, the forwards kicking and the sideways kicking, I'm already a little bit better at, so I don't need to spend as much time. I'd rather spend more time doing the back kicks, but it's important to train them all. And then I trained some footwork here. This is probably one of my better footwork sessions. I've been doing a lot of jump roping in the past and some footwork sessions, but this one was probably the best one that I've ever done. So hopefully I can continue to improve and build up on that kind of pattern of movement. And then I did a tuck press to handstand. This was very easy, so I probably could have done another one, but I'm just going to continue to do one or two of these kind of press handstands. Probably do one every day that I can. The technique for the tuck handstand is a lot easier for me because my handstand technique, I need to build up some shoulder overhead mobility to improve that, and I will continue to build that along with some mobility in the splits. I'm working the front splits. Middle splits is seeming to stagnate, so hopefully if I train this front splits, I said my middle splits are starting to stagnate, so my front splits hopefully will have some positive transfer over to that other skill. And leave a like and a comment for stretching. Do your stretching, do your mobility work, do your footwork, or just understand what you want to train and then train it. And really understand, have some good goals when it comes to your training. You can train a lot more than muscle size. The muscle size is far from everything that there is to train. Don't forget tendons, coordination, movement patterns, balance, flexibility, mobility, endurance, creativity, expression. All those things can be trained. And even your creativity and focus in other parts of the world besides movement. Anyways, take care of yourself and take care of others.